Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another stream on Forever Stranded. In the last stream, we were working on our windmills, which do look pretty dope. Like, you can't tell me the windmills don't look sick. So we have 3 windmills now. We got rid of the water wheel because I just didn't think that it was producing enough power for us. The main objective for today's stream is to actually build our nuclear reactor that we have, I think, most everything for. We may need a couple of casings, but to like build the surrounding of it. But I think all of the internals we should have, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, come on, man. Don't do me like that. Okay. So, over here, we should have the reactor controller. We have the reactor fuel rods, casings. Yes, we're probably going to need quite a few more of those. The access port, redstone flux adapter thing, or power tap. And I think that's about all we need, right? Right? Should be. Should be. Okay, let's run out there real quick like. It is night time, but it is okay. We are not in a hurry here. Alright, so I think I'm going to... Honestly, the location we put this doesn't really matter. Because as long as we have it wired in somewhere, it's not like it's going to lose its effectiveness the further away from the ship we get. So I think I'm just going to kind of build it in this general area here. Alrighty, and now I have to remember how to actually do this. I'm going to build it in a 3x3, I think. So like this. Alright, and then we need... Oh, we actually need quite a bit more than what we have so far. We need, hang on, let me go to reactor here. Reactor, oh, I'm in caps. How lovely. Reactor. There we go. So we need a control rod. That's something we don't have. That has to go at the tippy top of these 2 fuel rods right here. So we definitely need one of those. Seems expensive, but we could probably make it work. Let's just dig these up so we don't have to make any more casings right now. We'll do that in a moment. I'm kind of excited with the amount of progress that we're making here on Forever Stranded, though. I did not think that we would even get past episode 3. It honestly seemed like it was too difficult for me to comprehend. But we're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Alright, so 4 of those casings. 3 graphite, 1 redstone. Okay, where is... See, graphite is coal, so 1, 2, 3. And redstone. 1 of those, boys. And then, oh, we got rid of our alloy smelter, though. So let's... Let's put that back up temporarily, just here. It should have enough power from those 3 windmills. But let's get, wait for it, 3 graphite really quick. I think this is how we make graphite. Yeah, okay, perfect. 3 graphite. Next. Oh, let's see, right here, 1 yellorium. Pretty easy, pretty easy. That should be in here. I don't know if it matters, actually, if we use yellorium or uranium. I'm just going to use uranium, since we have a bit more of that. And now, we can make our control rod. Perfect. Okay, so next, we're going to need quite a few more of those casings. In which case, we're going to need casing cores, which are a little expensive, but not too bad. So let's do... I don't know. Should we just make 2 of these? Because how many does that make for casings? 4, so that'd be 8 in total. Let's start there, and then we'll work our way up. So we're gonna need 4 more coal, 4 gold, and 2 redstone. 4 gold, 4 more of those bad boys, and then redstone, 2 of... Oh, that's glowstone. 2 of those. 1, 2... Okay. And then... let's see. 8 iron. Okay. Let's go make that graphite. Put all that in there. We'll just wait. Should be pretty quick. Should be pretty quick. Hey man, you're my favorite because you don't focus on only on gaming because I want to be a mechanic and you read my chat. Lovely. Lovely. I would recommend becoming a mechanic for the right place, of course. I would absolutely recommend that. I know many mechanics who hate being called mechanics if they work at a dealership. Then they're a technician because they've been trained by the manufacturer, and apparently they take pretty big offense if you call them a mechanic. So just a heads up, if you ever go to a dealership and you're like, hey, can I speak to your mechanic? And they're like right there, maybe try to say technician, because they'll be like, anyone can go to school to be a mechanic. I had to go to the manufacturer for training. You know what I'm saying? Now, see, if any of my technician friends actually watch this, they're going to be like, I hate you. I hate you. Is that how you think that I sound? I'm sure they'll be cool about it. Guys, it's no big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, 2 casings. Casing cores, sorry. And then we need 8 more iron and 8 more graphite. Expensive, expensive. Let's do that and that. Why? Why does the universe hate me? Okay, so that, and then we need 8 of these bad boy billies. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get that all in there. Wonderful, wonderful. Lainey and Jeremiah, welcome to the stream. Thank you both so much for joining. Happy to have you here with us. You built the windmills and brought power to the spaceship. I did. Are you just reiterating? Are you just reiterating what I did in the previous stream? Can you do the voice of a Russian technician who spent his middle school years in England? I have no idea how that would even sound. I have absolutely no idea how that would sound. All of Russia offended. Lil Kool-Aid, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here with us as well. Alrighty. So now that we have the reactor controller, we should at least be able to get this thing started. So I'm gonna do kind of a similar thing to what we did previously. Like this. Yes, like this. Yeah, and we need more casings. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so that one's gonna go there for now. The reactor glass, I guess we could do over there. But oh, we also need the access port. The access port. Very important. So the controller has to go here. Access port, I guess, here. And then we'll leave this as reactor glass because we can. Oh, I'm also very hot, so we should go cool down here in a moment. So fuel rod has to go in the center, and then the thing we just made, the control rod, has to go at the top. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 11 more? Hopefully my math is good on that. Or not even math, just counting. Hopefully I counted correctly. We should need 11 more casings. All right, let's turn this on so we can cool off really quick. Oh, man. Space Gamer, thank you for letting me know to turn on the cooling coils. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Another great impression. Okay, for those of you that have been watching Cooking Simulator, the next episode of Cooking Sim, Actually, I accidentally deleted an episode, like an entire edited episode of Cooking Sim, and I'm still really salty about that. I did that 2 days ago and didn't realize until this morning. Pretty salty about that. There's no getting it back. But episode 3 now, or part 3 of Cooking Simulator, I do arguably the best Herbert the Pervert impression I have ever done in my entire life, and I'm not going to do it now because I want to make sure you guys go watch that whenever that video does come out. So just a heads up, all right? Just throwing that out there. Make sure you stay tuned on that episode because it is pretty dang funny. All right, fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Let's get some of that in our tummy. Perfect. And then what else haven't we eaten recently? Some carrots, man. Some carrots. Beautiful. God dang it, I do that all the time. Please don't. Please. It's F. There we go. I always switch my shield and whatever item I'm holding in my inventory. Okay, so 11, right? 11 more reactor casings. But since we have to make 4 at a time, we're actually going to have to make more than that. So we need 3 casing cores, which would be 6 graphite, 6 gold. All right. 6 graphite. Oh god, we're going to run out of coal. Which means we're going to have to sift some gravel. I know, it's the worst, but it's a necessary evil, okay? It is a necessary evil. And then iron, we're running low on iron again. How many did we need? Was it 4 per? Okay, that should be enough. Should be. You need 12, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, for real? For real, you should put both ports in. You can use one for input and one for output. That's a fantastic idea. So I would need 11 then, right? Or maybe 10. Oh, either way. We could use a glass too as a replacement, because that doesn't necessarily have to be in the center of the reactor. We'll figure it out. We'll go back out there and figure it out. Okay, and then iron. Did I even get the right amount of iron? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, I'm just a little slow. Just a little slow here. Perfect. And then gold boys right there. I forgot the redstone. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. 3 more of you. All right. Perfect. So 3 of these. Nice. Next. Probably 3 more of these just to be on the safe side. Oh, we're not going to have enough. Oh, we're not going to have enough. Hold up. For real, dog? Okay, let's go back out and we'll just kind of address the situation here. God, who knew nuclear reactors were so complex? So, Matthew's suggesting, can I harvest this? Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Okay. Matthew suggested we do the other access port here, so that's just 1 less casing we'd have to make, right? And then the power flux tap should probably go here, because then we can tie that directly in with a leadstone flux duct. Yes, perfect. It's working. Wonderful. And then I thought we had another casing. I guess not. So now how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? Yes. Yes. Okay. So still 11. Maybe I just miscounted before. But what I was saying is we could use the additional reactor glass in place of some of the casings. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe we can't. Maybe we can't do that. We might be able to actually make it a little bit taller, though, if we did another fuel rod here, like that, and then put our casing or our control rod at the very top. But then we're going to need more casings, most likely. Hang on. We could do this. We could do this. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 now? We'll see. I'll just go make however many casings we can, and we'll see. We'll go from there, right? That's probably the best way to go about doing this. Just made a pot of coffee. Who wants a fresh cup? Lainey, that would be fantastic, as Uncle Tracy has stated. I could use some extra caffeine. I did have 2 G Fuel, 2 Bahama Mama G Fuels today, so I'm fired up, dude. I am fired up. I'm ready to rock here. Honestly, I don't think I need any more caffeine, but it couldn't hurt, right? Couldn't hurt. Has anyone else ever experienced like what I would call a caffeine overdose? Basically, one time I had way too much caffeine. I started to get really sweaty. My head was hurting really bad. I was like all lightheaded and dizzy, and it was miserable. I never, ever want to have that happen to me again. It was seriously one of the worst experiences of my life. We don't have any water. Oh, that's a bummer. We'll do that later. No big deal. No big deal. Okay. We could also use an additional power tap here just to kind of fill up space, but it's not necessary for sure. Blood moon. Nice. Nice. That's good. That's always nice. Let's see. All right. So we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, casings. So we have 3 right now, so we need 4, 8, 12? Oh no. Oh no! We're gonna run out. We're gonna run out of coal, and things are gonna get bad, and oh, that sucks. What about iron? Are we good? We're good on iron. Okay, same amount of iron. 12 and 12. And that's it. Sweet. Sweet, dude. Arrowbugger, welcome to the stream. So happy you could join us, my dude. Diddy, are you still here? Yeah, come on, Diddy. He FaceTimed me like a minute before the stream started. He's like, hey, what are you streaming today? I was like, dude, it's already live. You should be able to see it. Well, I'm off early, so like if you need another moderator, I'll be there. And he's just gone? He just ghosted chat like that? Rude, dude. Meanwhile, M's working. M's got her full-time job, and she's still here moderating, which is just incredible. Some serious dedication. I love just giving Diddy a hard time. It's kind of my favorite pastime, so. Oh no! Why did we just go blind? How in the heck? Is there a skeleton that does that? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, those guys are many dangerous. Too many dangerous for us at the moment. Let's do some of this magic right here, and just we'll try to do this quickly. Hi boys. Hey, how's it going? Okay, do we have enough to complete it though? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do for right now, which is no big deal, we can make it bigger later. We're gonna put our control rod here, and we're gonna do this and this and this and that. It's not working, so we gotta get rid of the glass too, man. Bummer. Big bummer. Sore, man. I just bit my cheek, dude. That hurt. Oh. Okay, so after we get rid of this glass and we put in a proper casing, it should change the texture of it. Nice, dude. Nice. Okay, so now that we have our reactor fully assembled here, it's not going to be super efficient. It's a entry-level reactor. I mean, a 3x3, so definitely nothing too crazy. It's probably not going to output that much power either. So we can do, let's do inlet over here, and let's do outlet over here. So plutonium? What gets output the nuclear reactor? I honestly don't remember. It's been so long. Eject waste. Yeah, it doesn't say what waste is, but it's that ingot there. I think it's plutonium. Maybe I'm wrong. So we'll input yellowite over here, And then when it gets used up in the reactor, it'll output that plutonium or whatever it is. I think my Wi-Fi improved finally. Legendary, dude. Legendary. Let's see. You just reminded me of a SpongeBob episode where he tries to teach Squidward how to blow a bubble. Technique! Technique! I know all the SpongeBob episodes, man. I know all of them by heart. I believe cyanide is the waste. Thank you, Matthew. That is correct. That is correct. All right, so let's grab... I'm actually going to offload the rest of the reactor stuff into here for safekeeping, because we definitely don't need it right now. And then I'm going to grab just one of these Yellorium ingots, because I know this one works, but I'm curious on if the Ex Nihilo Omnia ones also work. So I'm just going to do one. I'm pretty sure uranium also works in place of Yellorite. So all we have to do here is put in one ingot, go to the controller. We do have fuel, 25% full. And now if we activate the reactor, here we go, dude. Here we go. We have power. We have power. And lots of it, too. Right off the bat. It's... Oh, spider. Ooh, it's producing more RF than all three of our windmills combined. Oh, Jesus Christ, mate. You what? Hang on. Hang on. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We even got some solidified XP. I totally forgot about the blood moon. This is a very dangerous time to be outdoors. It's doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Not getting too hot. 106-ish RF per tick. I don't know what the windmills are outputting right now, but I would imagine it's ballpark somewhere around there. And then fuel burn up, which would be the rate at which the fuel is turned into waste. So the rate at which the Yellorite gets turned into cyanide, is that right? Which is not bad at all. So it's pretty efficient. Definitely pretty efficient. God, dude, energy buffer. So this will store energy as well if, for like right now, we only have one thing plugged into it, which is the alloy smelter, and that's full. So this will actually start to store energy until it needs to be used, which is nice. It's basically a big battery at this point. Big battery bank. And eject waste. I guess it doesn't have any quite yet, but I just want to collect that cyanide, because there used to be a thing where you could turn cyanide back into Yellorite way back when I was doing the modded survival series. I remember that being a thing, but we couldn't actually figure out how to get it to work, or it was like patched or something. But that might be something to look into as well. So we could almost get infinite nuclear power by doing that. Come on, man, these doors, I tell you. What are you over there? What, it keeps popping up and then going away. Probably nothing. Oh, it's compressed husk. I see it on the map. Lovely, lovely. Maisie Burns, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Ex Nihilo Omnia, everything from nothing. Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Why didn't they just call it the everything from nothing mod then? I can't even pronounce Ex Nihilo Omnia. Why didn't they just call it everything from nothing? If that is accurate, if that's actually what that means, dude, I'm writing a strongly worded letter to that mod creator. Okay. Anyways, moving right along here. Now that we have plenty of power, things are looking excellent. I think what I would like to start working on in the meantime is actually expanding our wall, our protection barrier. Because as we sit right now, we're not exactly protected. I mean, for the most part we are, but we need more. We need more protect. So Matthew had a good idea, and I think what we're gonna do is go up maybe 2 more blocks, just so we can't get sniped if we have to like work on the windmills or something. Oh god, they're all right here. Oh, please, God, no. Oh, those spiders are gonna climb up. Yep. Yep. But I also... Oh, hello, buddy. I also want to expand it outward 1 block so spiders can't climb the side. Holy, and there's... Oh my god, do you guys see how many monsters are out here? Jesus Christ, mate. Okay, maybe we shouldn't be working on this right now. I don't know, we can do a lot from down here. Spider! 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 Dead. Done. Finished. KO'd. Okay. Yeah, we can actually do a lot from inside, so we'll just start to work our way around. It's about to be daytime, so we won't have to worry about as many of them. I almost walked on that pressure plate. I'm glad I didn't. Okay, hello, brothers. I know you're gonna all try to snipe me, which, yep, bad news for me. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna have to extend that up because the windmill can't have a block intersect it. So we actually, I think we're capped out at this height because I don't want to extend the windmills much higher than they already are. So slight change of plans. Nothing too crazy. Definitely nothing too crazy. Don't open that door. Okay, 1 block. That's good. That's good. I like those odds. Hey, y'all dying. Y'all actually dying from the blood moon? Incredible. Even the witch. Oh, you love to see it. All right. Sorry, buddy. See ya. Okay. So what I'm going to do is place a block here, and I know that's probably going to stop the windmill. Is it not? Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Sick. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we're going to do this, and then we're probably going to have to do this all the way around this joint. I'm thinking. All the way around this joint, man. Which is fine. Not a huge deal. We should only... Compressed husk fell out of the world. That's unfortunate. We should only have to move them up 1 block, maybe 2. It looks like this one. Yeah, maybe 2 here. But this will prevent spiders from being able to climb up. That's kind of the main goal here. There we go. Okay. We have 1 wall fortified, sort of. Kind of. Now, what we're going to have to do is sort of scale the side of this Johnny here. Alright. So once we get up here, we can actually get rid of this. And I only have 1 leadstone flux duct on me, so we are going to have to get more of those. Shoot. Yeah, let's make another set of them pretty quick. Shouldn't take too long. So for that... Oh no! Oh no! I need water. I need water so bad. Oh god. Oh no. Alright, yep, we're probably dying here, boys. We're probably dying. Oh wait, we have water downstairs. Hang on. We got this. We have free water downstairs, and then I need to get some cactus going so we can get some more water. It's fine. We're gonna steal all 3 of these source blocks. Where did my water bottles go? Oh, they're right here. Dirty water. I didn't want dirty water. That's kind of rude. I guess we can drink that as well. That's could be worse, right? Oh, okay, no, we're actually poisoned for... Is that just a dirty water source block? What the heck, dude? Okay. Going back upstairs now. We gotta get some cactus going. A-sapalapagus, dudes. A-sapalapagus. Turn on the cooling coils. Thank you so much, Space Gamer, for the friendly reminder. Toogii, can I suggest a game that you would like? Absolutely, Maisie. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions for les games. Well, technically out of nothing all, I think. Okay. Is that like Latin? Is that what that is? That would explain why I have no idea what it's talking about. Okay, we have a couple of different types of lead here. I'm just going to do, I think it's 2 per. And then let's get rid of some cobble quick just so we can have a bit more space here. It should be 6 for 1 and then 1 piece of glass, right? Okay, and then where is alloy smelter? Get that put up there. Okay, 1 piece of glass coming right up. Let's go get some cacti. Oh, we have so much. Oh, we have so much, dude. Okay, we need all of the water, please. Sweet. All right, water going. Let's grab our piece of glass and cool off for just a moment again. Do I still have... Yeah, I still have the gel slimed armor. We must just be in a really hot season right now. Put more cooling coils on more parts of the spaceship. The cooling coils are pretty expensive. I'm not really sure having multiple of them really gives us any benefit. I think even just 1 kind of does the trick. But for a temperature regulator, I think we only need 3. So we'll have to make the 3 other heating coils we need for that. And then we don't even have to turn it on or off. It'll just kind of automatically do it, I assume. Okay, so glass in the center, redstone on top, redstone on bottom, and lead. Boom. 6 more flux duct boys. All right, and we can extend them the rest of the way. Oh, we need lab blocks too, so it doesn't look dumb. Yes, we should probably grab a handful of those. And I'm gonna put all that in there. Let us get the laboratory block. Yes, we will get these. Toogii's next modded series should be Greg Tech New Horizons. I'll be surprised if Toogii beats it in under 3 years. JK, it's pure torture, speaking from experience. Yeah, I've heard terrible things from Minecraft like Twitch streamers on Greg Tech as a whole. So I don't think that would be something I would be into. From what I've heard, it is a miserable experience all around. But some people love a challenge. I do as well. Just maybe not that much of a challenge. Okay, that should be 2. And then these here. Alright. And then we just have to get rid of this boy. Great. Little bit of fall damage, never hurt anyone. Well, it did, but it's killed me before too. I was gonna say it's never killed anyone. Alright, there we go. And it is spinning! It is spinning! Is that a good height? That's the perfect height. That is the perfect height. Fantastic. So now we just have to do this to the other 2 as well. And we will be spinning again. Spinning again momentarily. I did this all wrong. Can I just hardcore parkour up there? I can't make that jump. It's fine. It's fine. This is what the people want. Riveting Minecraft content here, ladies and gents. Riveting stuff. Thank you. Let's go up 1 and 2, and where is the doodad? Kinetic Dynamo. That's going here. And then 1 and 2. And get our windmill. We should also try to plant some, what is it? Industrial hemp. Because, oh good, it's turning. I was a little nervous. I almost died. From that. We have to go eat. But what I was saying is we should get some industrial hemp going because we can use that to actually turn these windmills into improved windmills. And they should spin faster from that and also output just a bit more RF per tick. All right, let's get some food in our bellies. All of our food is in here. Have a couple of carrots. Don't mind if I do. Arrowbugger says, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you aren't already. Excellent segue. Also, friendly reminder, if you aren't currently a member of the Toogii Discord, you should absolutely join. Link is in the description as always. Make sure you join up so you can join in on all of the conversations that we have in there and stuff and things. Also, just sort of an extra place for notifications regarding the channel. I would highly recommend you join it. Right. Ooh, also, sub to Toogii too if you aren't already. If you're watching this live, please consider subscribing to that. If you're interested in watching the streams after they've been streamed, that's where you can find them. Alright, here we go, boys. Here we go. We have a lot of nonsense on us that we can get rid of. Like all these glass bottles and stuff, we don't need those. These bones? Where did we even get bones? I don't know. And dirty water, I'm just gonna put in there because if I drink it, it's just gonna make me sick again. So, being preventative here. All right, everything else we should be all right. Cool. Let's extend this last windmill. And we will be ready to move on to the next thing. Again, I think the next thing we should do is probably work on industrial hemp. Because it could be game-changing. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. One more level. Cool, cool, cool. All the way up to the top. Let's grab the windmill. Thank you. 1 and 2 and dynamo. 1 and 2, got it. And then windmill right off the front here. Bada bing. Nope, that's not the, you're not facing the right way, windmill. Hang on, let's try that again. You would fall all the way down there. You scoundrel. You absolute scoundrel, you. And now I'm not gonna be able to get up there. Can we do it from down here? Got it. Oh, okay. All right, please start spinning. Please start spinning. There we go. We have done it. Dudes and dudettes, we have finally done it. Is the reactor still kicking? Oh, baby, look at that. Holy mother of God, that is a lot of RF. Oh my God, we don't even need to get a bigger reactor than this. We can honestly stick with this for a long, long time. I mean, to be fair, we may need more power at once later on down the line, but for right now, just the amount of buffer we have in here will be good for a good while. All right, and then, you know what would actually be way cheaper? It wouldn't look as good because we'd kind of have exposed wiring from the backside. We could just take all of these flux ducts and put them up at the top, connecting to the one in the center. That way we don't have these vertical sections on each pole, if you will. Again, it's not going to look the prettiest, but it would consume far less flux ducts than we currently have. Like this whole L shape here would get demolished. All we'd have is from here to here. Way cheaper. Toogii talks to windmill. You guys, it's fine. This is normal for him. It is normal. Improved windmills produce 24 RF per tick compared to regular windmills, these ones that produce 12 RF per tick. Okay. That's good to know. That one reactor won't even power one heavy autosieve at full power usage. Well, you know, it's good enough, right? For right now. It's fine. You guys, it's fine. Totally fine. Okay, let's continue what we were working on before, which is kind of expanding the exterior of the base, making it so spider boys can't climb up in here. And it's about to be dark, so I'm going to try to do this fairly quickly. Okay, there we go. On to the next side. What did I just get? Oh, never mind. It was putting more cobble into my inventory. Uh-oh, they're spawning. They're spawning. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. There's a bunch of skeletons up here, but we'll be fine. Do they see me yet? They've got to see me. I see them. Oh, yep, they're attacking. Okay, we're out. We're out. We're out. God dang, that was the last corner, too. And there's just like 8 Skeletors over there. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So we have one small little section over here where the Skeletors can still get inside. But everywhere inside the perimeter of this, inside the, yeah, that's accurate, right? Inside the perimeter should be well protected enough to get us by for now. Why do I keep? No, I don't want the placeable sand layers. The bane of my existence. I don't like them. Plain and simple. Okay, and we should have enough cobble to finish out that last little stretch there. Let us see. That's full again. All right, let's offload a bit of cobble. Can't do that. Nope, those are full. Alrighty, I guess we're stuck with all this cobble here. Let's just add that into here. Perfect. Perfect, and I'll take that. All right, how we looking? Looking good, honestly, looking good. Okay, so what I want to do now is, since it's nighttime, start to try to dismantle the rest of the spaceship, since we don't really need the spaceship anymore. So we're just gonna kind of go around town here and get rid of everything that we can. I may leave the floor, the existing floor in here, just as a sort of homage to the original spacecraft. Oh, we're not getting that glass back. Forgot I don't have Silk Touch. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we can't release Geralds. The Geralds. All 3 of them. That is something we do not want to do. So we will leave this little corner here. So Gerald no escape. Escape. I'm also leaving this, again, as a sort of homage to the original spaceship, just because I think it's a cool little decorative piece. And it's not like we have a real reason to get rid of it, you know? It's not getting in our way. I've also been instructed that my original idea of enclosing this entire space, like putting a roof over everything, is probably not the smartest idea, just because, especially, well, actually, all hours of the day, it would be very dark in this area. So I don't think we're going to do that, unless they have big torches. Can we get some big torch energy up in here? I don't... Mega torch, baby! A mega torch! Back. Nether star? Really? For a torch? Really? Okay, that's not happening. At least not for a long time. Alright, cool. So that clears that up, I guess. Let's start from the top up here. Kind of work our way down. We're gonna have to make another emerald pickaxe, dude. We're flying through the durability of this thing. God, I'm so excited just to be completely exposed to the elements. We may have to make a little shack. I still want to put a roof over this entire thing, though. Truly. Because sand can still get put inside of the base here, just from the Darude sandstorm. And since I hate the sand layers so much, I don't even care if it's dark. I just I don't want sand in the base. I'm so tired of this sand. Like I talked about in a couple streams previously, every time I get done playing Forever Stranded, I feel like I have to go to the bathroom and check my undies and see if there's any sand in there, because we're just surrounded by sand all hours of the day, all the time, 24/7. Eventually, we'll replace the entire floor of this base with sandstone, because we'll have, like, mined out the underside so much. I should just make another axe, shouldn't I? This is gonna be kind of miserable. Toogii, did you see my 2 comments in chat on what game I think you'd like? Just really unsure. Again, really don't want to pester my favorite YouTuber. It's all good. I actually prefer it if people are like, hey, did you see my last one, instead of just repeating the same thing in chat over and over. Eventually, I will look at chat and see it. But let's see what Maisie said really quick. Oh, let's see. Hang on. I've got to do this. Really quick, so I can scroll. You might like Prison Architect. All right. It's really cool and right up your alley. I will look into that. Thank you so much, Maisie. I do appreciate the suggestions, because truly I want to know what you guys are also interested in watching, not just what I'm interested in playing. You know what I'm saying? But to a certain degree, obviously I don't want to kill myself over trying to make a series that I'm not enjoying for your entertainment, because it's not going to be entertaining. Those videos would suck. Enter the last couple episodes of Planet Coaster. I was not having a good time. But, you know, it's cool. These things happen. We're learning as we're going and stuff and things, and it's all cool. Yeah, axe is a smart idea. Well, we're almost done with the wood, so truthfully, I think we'll be all right. But we're definitely going to need another pickaxe. For sure. For sure. Make an axe. This is taking forever. We're done. We're done. Don't worry. It's cool. It's cool. Look at that. You want to see some real speed? Also, we're going to get plenty of, what are these called? Laboratory blocks from this, which are good for decoration for the windmills. There we go. And then all of these up here, I'm actually going to just dispose of. There's literally no reason to keep these things. Planet Coaster, and I took that personally. At like the last 4 or 5 episodes I did on Planet Coaster, I was seriously not enjoying myself anymore. And I really do think that showed. Well, personally, again, I think that was pretty apparent in those videos, but it didn't seem like anyone else noticed that I just was not having a good time with that game anymore. But here we are, streaming Minecraft, baby. Definitely having more fun doing this. Do windy mills come with fires? Fires? I don't think so. What do you mean? Weren't we promised some gravel sifting in this stream? Uncle Tracy, we'll get there. We will get there. Don't you worry. There's plenty more sifting to be had. Plenty more sifting. Can I walk across these? Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, top layer is completely demolished. We can probably do the rest from the underside, I would think. But I can't pick up any more lab blocks, so let us throw out, oh, not that. We're gonna need that still. Throw out all these chiseled blocks that we have no use for. All of these suckers right here. Here we go. An egg, we'll hang on to that. Cool. All right, that's all of them so far. Go through and pick up all the rest of the stuff that we missed. Can I walk on this? Oh, I can walk on the skinny one too, dude. Crazy. All right, parkour. Land on the... I guess you can't land on the lights. Duly noted. Really? I can't grab that? Thank you. Okay, we should have a couple more chiseled blocks in our inventory now. We're gonna dispose of them. One, that's a regular lab block. Light, I'm gonna keep as well because we could reuse those fairly easily. Oh no, what has happened? No, no, no. Please, no. No. No, I do not know. Do not, please. How do we prevent that from happening again? Do I just have to leave a wall there? I guess so. We'll just we'll just leave a wall here. All right, and then this door we can actually get rid of. And the pressure plates, thank you. The doors don't drop. I think that is done by the map itself. Pretty sure that's just kind of how it's designed. All right, so we're gonna leave that whole thing there. The stairs we can probably get rid of now. Cool, cool, cool. All right, and then this floor is all going to stay. God, this thing is gonna look so much better without the spaceship, dude. So much better. Oh no, what has happened? I don't even, dude, okay, I have no idea what accent that is. It just happens. It just totally involuntary. It do be like that sometimes, all right? Oh no, Gerald's, stay. Gerald's, no. Bad Gerald's. You're not getting out. You are not getting out of there, all right? You're trapped in there forever. I know it sucks, but I'm sorry. It has to be this way for now. Hey, buddy. He wants out so bad. I guess I could probably let them roam. I'm just kind of worried about them despawning. Especially if we were to, say, leave the area. I feel like that would probably happen. Alright, there we go. Geralds are protected. Can I... Seriously? I can't get up there? I guess, yeah, that's 2 blocks high. Duh. I can go this way, though. Look at that. Big brain moves. My brain is so wrinkly. Okay. So, now we have a couple more chiseled things. A lot more chiseled things, actually, we're going to dispose of here. There we go. These are all good. Alrighty, alrighty. You guys, I promise we're almost done. I know this is definitely not what you guys want to watch, but it's a necessary evil, alright? It has to be done. And I think just because we have... Oh, there goes my pickaxe. Because we have so many of these lab blocks, I'm going to do 1 row around the perimeter of our wall in lab blocks just to kind of break up the cobblestone. I feel like it's kind of repetitive and gross looking. Let's pick this stuff up right quick. And throw that out there. Feather will hang on to. All this stuff can go bye-bye. Laters. Pick up all of these. Same thing. They all go bye-bye. Lab block. Okay. Pick up some more. Righteous. Okay. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Okay, let's first cool down. So if the cooling coils are on, can we still cool down? Not looking like it. It is not looking like it, which kinda sucks. So we are, in fact, going to have to put a roof on this whole thing. But temporarily, I'm going to make a little shack just over here. And we'll put the cooling coils inside of it. Right? That's a good idea. Let's just do that. Let's make a pickaxe first. 1, 2, 3. And I don't have any stick boys on me. Let's just make a few. All right, emerald pickaxe, baby. We are back in business. So let's do, actually, let's move this first. There we go. And we'll have to make, oh, we're gonna have to make an iron door, dude. We should have a spare, right? Because 1 makes 3. Don't we have a spare iron door somewhere? Oh, thank God. Okay, and we can use 2 of these pressure plates. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. So this is gonna be our little cooling chamber right in here. Just gonna expand that out so it doesn't look so funny. So we can hang out in these little water spots. Let's actually bring that up if we can. Can't place a block there. No big deal. No big deal. And let's do this and that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Let's do this, and we'll just leave that space there. Okay. Okay. All right, and then cooling coils. Now I have to see if those will even fit in here. 1 there. Oh, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It needs to be bigger. Okay, in that case, get some more of those lab blocks, and we'll do this. All right, and then the door is gonna be probably here, so we'll do 1 pressure plate there, 1 there. Door. Got it. Matthew is probably yelling at me in chat right now, being like, dude, you don't have to surround yourself. It was like a not even a glitch, but like a glitch in the in the Matrix. Let's see. How do we want to do this? We have to expand some more, don't we? Yep, 1 more. Okay, now we can put, well, no, because can I put a lever on that? I doubt it. No. No, okay. I really wish I could just get rid of that thing. It's kind of in my way. Let's, oh, I don't know. Should we just expand this way? Sure. Sure. Okay, so now if we do this, we can do this and this and this and turn those on. Perfect. So this is going to be our little cooling chamber. Again, nothing too fancy, just kind of doing this so that we don't die of heat stroke until we get the rest of this thing, you know, covered. This is what we're going to work with. And then let's just do a very simple roof. Just something super quick. Okay. Whew. Nice. So now, if we come in here, we have a little cooling chamber. Those are just going to be on all the time. And so long as we're standing in the water, we should cool off. Theoretically. Oh, we need to eat? Oh, we need to eat. And also drink some water. Hang on, water bottles are in here. Let's just drink the dirty water so we can get that over with. Nice. Thank you. And I think we'll be all right. Let us get some food, yes. Fruit salad, no. Toast, no. Baked potato, no. What have we not eaten? Oh, monster jerky. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. It has been a minute. Okay, 2 of those. And then baked potatoes looking pretty good. What else we got? We could eat an apple, just to eat an apple. And now, fruit salad, not eaten recently. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And now if we take this baked potato, we'll max it out. Got him. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry that it's been so grindy, but again, it needs to be done. It needs to be done. Let's see. Just wondering why Toogii is making a temporary cooling room pretty. I'm not even trying to make it pretty. Okay, I was trying to make it pretty. That's who I am. That is who I am, man. You can't change who you is. Well, you can, but then you're a phony. Then you're fake. Fake AF. And then people cancel you because they're like, fake? Cringe? Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm going to finish this stuff here. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? There's even the little tiny... Even those little things, dude. Wow. I haven't watched anyone else play Forever Stranded, but I'm assuming nobody gets rid of the spaceship. I feel like most people are probably like, I'm gonna leave that. There's a lot of little tiny blocks that would suck to try to get rid of. And then there's me that's like, no. We gotta get rid of everything. Everything must go. Flash sale. All right, and all of these things. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many, and they're like all different. All right, let's get rid of these then. All of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Hang on to the lights still. Okay, we missed 2 of these. Come on, thank you. Oh, there's quite a few more here, aren't there? Okay, all of these are getting tossed out. Junk, scrap, garbage. All right. How did you get in here? What? I guess it's not as... Oh my god. I guess it's not as fortified as... Oh no, that was the compressed spider! No, I didn't even read the name tag. That was so stupid. Oh, okay, we have to prepare for battle. We must prepare for battle. Oh, they're like going against each other. What the heck was that all about, dog? What the heck was that all about? Jesus Christ. Why did I do that? I saw the compressed spider on the minimap, but I didn't see the name above that spider's head. Oh, that was dumb. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look from here on out. We're gonna try to be a bit more cautious. All right. I hate how they lunge, dude. No. Stop. Yes. Go into the cactus. No, you want the cactus. The cactus can be your friend. I will not be your friend. Oh, man. That was the worst possible spider that could have jumped in here. Literally the worst. All right, and you are just a regular old spider again. Stop with the lunge technique. I hate that. Okay, and we only got 1 solidified XP from that. Weak, dude. Weak. Okay, there's a compressed husk outside. I'm gonna take what cobble we have left over here. Yeah, I have no idea how they climbed the wall. Like, how are they... Unless he got in from here. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's the compressed husk, right? No. Is it? Oh, dude, I can't tell. I can't tell. Okay. We should be safe. We should be safe. Oh, another thing, too. I'm sure the spider could have spawned up on top of these, because there's little to no light up there. Oh, and now there's a compressed zombie here joining us as well. It's not even a blood moon. It's not even a blood moon right now. How does this stuff happen? That don't make any sense. Mobs can spawn on any spot with the yellow X. Oh, yeah, I know. Press F7, yada, yada, yada. Dude, it's like... It's pretty safe. So I wonder if he just spawned right here. How many torches do we have? Enough. We got enough. Let's see. We even probably got rid of some when we were dismantling the ship. So I'm going to do that there. And then we'll do another one here. Okay. All right. Yes, we are missing a torch boy out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 7. Got it. Got it, dude. Okay, and then all these little tiny areas over here as well. So let's maybe put a torch here. That worked. And then we'll put another torch here. Nice. And then maybe one more here. And then one here. Sure. Oh my god, look at how much... Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, and I picked up a bunch of junk. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. We're looking better, though. Definitely looking better. So what I'm going to do now... Do we get rid of the floor? I was going to leave it, but, like... I guess we could just do this. Should be alright, mate. Should be alright. We'll do one here, I guess. And then we need one in the base. We need one near the Geralds, so they don't spawn. And then we'll do one here. Anywhere else? Anywhere else? Are we missing any other spots? I think up there, for sure. Climb up there really quick. We'll just do one here. Okay, everywhere else looks fine. Except for probably up on top of here. Check that right quick. Yep, that's all bad. That is all bad up there. Do one here. And jump over here. Put one here. Nope. Here. Alright, and then as far as the wall goes, obviously this is one just big spawn area for them also, so we might have to do a couple of torches on the perimeter as well. I'm actually going to put the torches on the outside zone. And then wherever the next X is where we're going to put the next torch boy. This should prevent anything from spawning in or around our little fortress here. Should. Doesn't mean it will. For the most part, I think we'll be a little bit better protected with all this. Keep her going around. Another one there. We're going to need more torch boys. Of course we are. Yep. We're going to need a little bit for this last little stretch here. That's all right. We can get some more coal. Enter into the gravel sifting live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate you being here to do some sifting of gravel. That is very dope of you. Okay, 4 gravel. Oh god, we need more. It's 9, right? There we go. Okay, so for the auto sieve, we could set that up, yes, but I'm not quite ready for that, so I think I'm just going to manually sift. Oh no, because we don't have another mesh. We have this one. I'll just use this temporarily. It's not like we need a ton of coal. And we even have... We have 2 right now, so we could probably get away with using what we got. You can hammer compressed cobble. Oh, I can. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's much faster than this. In a moment. In a moment. Emil Ben Dixon, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I do apologize I didn't address your chat until just now. Thank you for being here. Glad I stuck with the stream long enough for that. The sift is life, dude. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Okay, and we are about to start on fire, so I'm going to quickly leave all of this stuff here just for a moment. I think we only got 1 piece of coal from that, which is really unfortunate. We need to go cool down really quick. And our cooling chamber, the coolest area of the entire area. All right, I guess we can just hang out here. It's not going down as fast as it used to, though. Is there a reason for that? Oh, we need torches in here, too, dude. Yikes. I do have this light. Will that be enough? Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, we're not cooling down as much as we used to, which is super strange. Because this is a much more confined space than what we had before. Matthew, do you know why that may be? Here, I can /tan temp info, right? Okay. Why are we not cooling down? Time +8. Biome temp +10. Interesting. Interesting. It's dropping, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's dropping that quickly. It's not recognizing the cooling coils? It's not? Is it because this one's not technically on a block? Should I maybe move them over there? Okay, so this is going here. Oh no. I need to expand! It needs to be bigger. It must be bigger. I'm never satisfied. Just move this torch. Oh god. Oh god, I have so much in my inventory. Okay, that's all looking fine. I guess I can hit F7 again. Alrighty. Let's go back in here and we'll see what the problem is now. We're going to put that there. We're going to put these up how they were, and we're going to turn them on. Okay. Now it is hopefully recognizing the cooling coils, right? That should be plenty. Cool. Yeah, no idea why that wasn't working right away, but it's good now. F7, still good up here. Okay. Sweet, dude. Now, for all of these lights, I think I'm just going to leave them floating, because there's really no reason to get rid of them. Let's put all of this in there. Is that? That's everything. Okay. That is all the stuff. We got 2 more pieces of coal from that. Really not much, but that'll give us 8 more torches. Hopefully that's enough to finish out the wall. It was on this side. Where did we end off at? Got it. Oh, Jesus, what is going on? Oh, dog hair. Typical. Typical dog hair on the mouse pad. I'm heading the wrong direction, aren't I? Yeah, it's over here. It is this way. F7 again. So we're going to do that there. And here. And here. And here. And here. Oh, wait for it, wait for it. Here. And then also here. And maybe even one more right there. Perfect. Okay. Wonderful. We have used all of the torches that we have in our possession. And now we're going to demolish the rest of the spacecraft. It's really not too much. I promise. It'll be over before you know it, okay? Alright, it's looking good, mate, it's looking good. And then here, we're gonna just take this back. Oh, I have to make sure I don't fall. I don't think I mined out underneath the very front of the spaceship. So up here should be safe still. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, and a Darude sandstorm's really kicking up right now. Incredible. Oh my god. Oh my god. At least we have the wall. We have buttons surrounding the wall, so it's not like sand's gonna get placed down a ton of places, but like everywhere we have a block inside of this area, like right here, it's gonna start to pile up. That sucks, mate. That sucks. Kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. Okay, all of these small, weird little chiseled pieces we can get rid of. Tyrion I'm gonna hang on to as well. That's a good decoration block. And a blood moon. Just sprinkle that on there, why don't you? Add in a blood moon. We love it. We love it. Okay, that is all the stuff that I need from that. Nice. And yeah, now we're going to get a bunch of sand inside of our X spaceship here. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. At least we have this area to hide in if we really need to. Okay, and then all of these blocks are going to get put in here. Laboratory, factory blocks, more lab blocks. Here's a chiseled boy we don't need. Begone, demon. And in here, we have some string and feathers and spider eyes. And flint goes over here. In this one, flint. Put all of that in there. All right, we have 7 eggs. My god, those are going in the farming chest for sure, dude. And one last broken tin ore. Okay, reorganize our inventory really quick, see what we're working with. All is well, I believe. Alrighty, alrighty. So yeah, fantastic. Not only do we have a Darude sandstorm, there's also a blood moon right now, so we should probably use the leftover coal that we have to make some more torch boys. There we go, 8 mo a damn. Let's see, where else are we lacking light levels here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 7 right there. I have to move them. They're in my way now. I think, doesn't picking them up also like reset their despawn timer too? So that really didn't do us any favors. There we go. Okay. Light levels here are looking decent. Looking good, looking good. Okay. There is literally 0 chance that something can spawn in here now. And we should be safe from most other mobs that could potentially get in, other than like a blizz or a blaze if they were to spawn in the overworld. I don't know if they do. Those might be able to fly up and shoot us from up above. But we are looking good, dudes. We are looking good. Oh, man. I'm telling yous, do you even sift, bro? Would be a breakout hit. A 24-hour live stream of nothing except sifting manually in Forever Stranded. It's coming, boys. It's coming. Totally joking. I will never do that. I will literally never do that. I would fall asleep after like an hour. Oh, that would not happen. It is time to set up auto sifting, or do you love sifting so much you don't need to automate it? I would actually love to automate the sifting. We will work towards that. We will work towards that. If you put hashtag sifting gravel in the description, you'll get like 1 million subs. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay, sandstorm appears to be done. So I'm just going to quickly go around and get rid of all the sand layers. And we're not even going to combine these and make sand out of them. We're just abolishing them. It's not done. It's still going, just hopefully not over here anymore. It kind of changed directions, thank heavens. There we go. All right, all right. Looking good, looking good. Okay, we have one sand block right there. Not sure why that started to pile up. I'm trying to make sure I dodge all the stuff that I've thrown out. Here, I can chuck them all into a cactus. That works, right? Yeah, I should be doing that more often with the other stuff as well. We'll leave it. Let it despawn, but hopefully going forward, I can remember to just chuck it into a cactus. Because that do be seeming to be working, though. You know? There we go. And last one. All right, sand layers cleared out. The base is looking ever so spectacular. I think I want to get rid of these. How do I get rid of them faster, though? Do we just... you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm going to let them float. We need water pretty bad, so I'm going to get a bottle. Oh, they're right here. It's like, yo, where did our bottles go, though? All right, let's get 3 bottles of water. And we'll drink this last one. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then what haven't we eaten in a minute? Carrots? Of course. Of course. And toast. Finish it off with a light meal. Boom. All right. Dope, dudes. I feel like we've made a ton of good progress today, but honestly, like, to the untrained eye, I'm sure it doesn't look like much. Oh no, you know what I just realized? Sand can get placed in front, we need some more buttons. Sand can get placed in front of the windmill and actually stop it from operating. So let's get, let's see, 3, 6, 9 more buttons? Right? Because we want to make sure that it can't be placed on any angle of that one pillar. So if we make a quick little impromptu ladder here. Holy crap! There are so many dudes! Okay, this button there. Is the torch stopping it? No way. Seriously? Was it the torch? It's still not operating. There's no sand in front of it. Is it the button? Oh. Sniper! We got a sniper! It can't be the button. No, that one's still spinning. That's really weird. I wonder why it just stopped all of a sudden. Okay. So now sand cannot pile up in front of the windmills. But they're all not moving. Oh god, I'm basically dead. Okay, hang on. Let me just get rid of that button. I think it might be... Yeah, it's the button. It is lay button. So, if I get rid of that, does it work now? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Got it? Okay. It is button. Dang, dude. I thought that would work, honestly. Oh, hey, there's our friend. The Blizz or Blase or Blizzman, whatever they're called, they're scary. Too many spooky for me. Righteous. Okay, so I do still want to probably keep the ship as our base. I just didn't really want the ship anymore. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the lab blocks and go around the perimeter because it's about to be daytime. So we might have a chance of dodging the spooky boys outside. I'm just gonna do one quick perimeter here. Okay, and I'm gonna run this way so I can not be distracted by any of them. Okay, so here we're gonna do an additional layer. Oh my god, oh my god, did he just, ow, Christ alive, dude. It's fine, it's fine, everything's cool. There are so many spooky boys out right now. Why? This is purely decorational. Also, what's gonna happen when we need more laboratory blocks for... I guess we could use quartz for these poles that the windmills are actually on? What do we do then? I don't know if I can make a laboratory block, is the thing. Compressed husk fell out of the world. RIP. Oops. Compressed spider fell out of the world. Dude, how do they do that? I haven't even fell out of the world yet. It's probably a bug. Oops. Okay, that's looking good. Looking good. Look at that, dude. Now we got this beautiful white topped, almost like a quartz capped exterior wall here. Looking good. Looking good. All right, and how is our reactor going? Tons of energies. All of the energies. Looking great. Looking great. Okay. Where was I putting these? There we go. And we got some spare buttons for something later on in the future, right? So, sand is going to pile up on the wall. Hear me out though, not necessarily a bad thing because it may actually over time increase the height of our wall just with sand. Which sounds like it would kind of suck, but it might work out in our favor. Maybe. We'll see. And then eventually, like I said, we'll try to put a roof over this whole joint, and that way we'll be better protected from pretty much anything. Pretty much anything. Let this cool down for a moment. Oh god, I've got about 80,000 lumen worth of aftermarket lights sitting around for bribes then. Toogii can't be influenced by cash. Offer him car parts. Car parts is all I'm accepting now. I'm actually working very closely with YouTube, trying to figure out if there's a way, instead of doing super chats, people can basically just link me to Amazon carts with car parts in them. I'm joking, obviously, but God, wouldn't that be the best thing ever? That'd be so sick. I know Amazon actually does do something like that. You could like make a list, sort of like a wish list type of deal. I don't think I would ever do that personally, but basically you can set up this wish list, and then people with the link to that list can just buy those things for you. Again, disclaimer, I will probably never do that. I don't really like the idea of that, unless it was like my birthday or Christmas or some weird occasion like that. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me. Yeah, just link a public wish list. Nah, see, I can't do it. I can't do it. I would feel badly. I don't think I'd be able to sleep at night doing that. I don't know. It seems weird. Seems weird to me. I don't even know, what was that, what even started that? K-Dog, so you hack in Minecraft? No. It's all mods, but welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Yeah, what even sparked that conversation? I'm trying to go back. Oh, here we go. Arrowbugger, I don't know, 10 per hour if he sifted for the entire 24. Jesus Christ. It's not happening, dudes. We are not doing a 24-hour sifting live stream. I can't commit to something like that. Way too boring. Okay. All right, so let's figure out what our next steps are going to be. Obviously, I think we should probably move this because it's kind of getting in the way from that. But I'm kind of up for anything at this point. Hear me out. Let's do this instead. Let's move this back. All these leadstone flux ducts back just up until we started to go horizontal. So we'll bring it down vertically some more. Okay. So we'll grab a couple of these boys and we'll bring it down, get rid of this other button here. Maybe we might not even have to, honestly. This kind of works well because I can put any sort of machine just here, and then we can connect all of our power up to it. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Button go here, and we have all of the other stuff in our inventory still. So let's get all of this set up. Where's our auto heavy sieve? Let's get, is there some way to, no. Is there some way to get this out of here, or do we just have to break it? Just break it, I guess. Okay, we'll leave that there for a rainy day, in case we ever have to do some manual sifting again. So what we have to do now is do a automatic hammer, or an auto hammer, and that has to lead into the auto sifter. I have dog hair on my finger. And after that, we need a lot of compactors. Matthew, I know, had this thing like fully figured out on how we could automate the entire process. I'm gonna do the very best I can to kind of replicate what he had, but obviously not exact. It's not like I have a picture pulled up. So let's start off by probably putting this, let's see, how would this work the best? We could leave the wiring behind everything instead of putting it below it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just lay everything out here so we know what we're working with. So we know what needs power. Crystal Growth Accelerator can wait. We'll do that. Actually, we could do that now. Let's do that first. Because then we can actually utilize, whoops. Oh, that was screenshot. That was dumb. So we're gonna bring this down into here. And then this needs the energy. Come on, man. Why does it keep doing that? Am I not clicking? There we go. So we're gonna do that there. Now that we have that, we can dig up the rest of this little 3x3 area in the ground. Perfect. Oh, I should probably turn that F7 thing back off. Okay, now we just need these glass cables. We actually need one more cable. Oh no, we can't do that there. It has to be moved over one more. Okay. I totally forgot about that. That'd be a corner, technically. So these would go here. Perfect. And then crystal growth accelerators get placed here. We're going to want to switch. Hang on. We don't want this powered right now. We're going to want to switch for this somehow. That there and that there. Perfect. So that's the loop that we needed. We'll fill that corner in. All right, and then we need a bucket of water. I don't even have my buckets on me, dog. I don't even got my buckets on me. We don't have any water. We can fix that. Oh. I think the wind must have blown those items. Oh no, they probably got picked up, dude. No, those didn't. What else did we want to throw out? What else did we just pull out of there? Oh, here. Okay. Didn't pick it up, right? Nope, that got picked up. Okay, let's try that again. Directly into the cactus. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Did stream just go bye-bye? My live counter just started over. It says 10 seconds now. It says we've been live for 10 seconds. Are y'all still here? I hate when that happens, dude. That's so annoying. Hopefully everyone's still here. For a second, yeah, it stalled, but it's back. Okay, weird. I don't know why that happened. Maybe my internet cut out for like a split second, but it's back. Still here. All right. Sorry about that, dudes and dudettes. Okay, so we just have to wait for one of these waters to finish, and we'll go put that in the crystal growth accelerator. Matthew says 3 compactors, 1 auto compressed hammer, 1 auto heavy sieve, 1 compressed generator, 2 item conduits, 1 alloy smelter, 3 small storage crates, and 12 redstone flux ducts is what my setup required. Okay. Again, I'm not going to try to replicate it exactly because I don't have a picture pulled up. I could pull up a picture, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna try to freehand this. Kind of do a similar setup to what you had, but just a little bit more my speed, if you know what I'm saying. A little dumbed down version of what you had. That's the goal. That is the goal. Come on, water. All right, that's gonna take too long. We'll just keep the bucket in our inventory. Okay, so swag mill, inscriber. So what all goes into the auto compressed hammer? Auto compressed hammer. Oh, diamonds. Really, man? Really? We could go try to find some creepy boys, I guess. We only need, what, 2? Or wait, how much is a hammer? Because that's... Especially, like, a compressed hammer is pretty expensive. Yeah. Oh, no, these are just regular diamonds. Dude, we can do that. We can do that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I figured it was going to have us use creeper oysters, which we don't have enough of. But this will work. This will work. So it... Oh, that's not the right recipe. Ooh, that could have been bad, man. That could have been bad. We'll do 5 for right now. 5 of those boys, and we need what? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 4 more. FOMO, boys. FOMO. Okay, like that, and then... Alright, basically used all of our diamonds, our Matt Damons, so it better be worth it. It better be worth it, man. I don't know what that redstone's doing in there. That goes in there. Okay. Cool. And we have our agua now, so let's go put that in our little hole over here. Our little pit. Okay. So now, if we take all of these hammer blammers and put them up in here, we can make the compressed Matt Damon hammer. And now, what do we need to complete this? Weighted, pressure plate heavy, expensive, and then 6 steel of any type of steel. Do we have any steel? 8 immersive engineering steel. 4 of those. Let's just do the immersive engineering steel, since we can make that pretty easily. Just requires iron. Now these weighted pressure plates, I've never made one of those. Just 2. Okay, so 4 iron. Cool, 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 cool. All right, let's do 2 of you, and then let's do this, and boom, auto compressed hammer. So the objective here, some people are probably still kind of confused. We're doing this with gravel, so it's essentially going to take the cobblestone that we input into it. So we're going to still use the cobblestone generator. We're going to have to put the cobble into a compressor. Is that what they're called? Compactor. And then it'll compress it down into compressed cobble. That will get put into this auto-compressed hammer. Once it gets smashed, it turns into gravel, and then we'll need to put it into another compactor so that it becomes compressed gravel, and then after it becomes compressed gravel, it'll get sent to the auto-heavy sieve. I almost said sieve, and then after that point, it will kind of turn into all of these things that we know and love, the broken stuff. Then we could use another compactor to compact those items and then auto input it into our alloy furnace, so we kind of get this infinite loop of smelting ores and stuff. Does that make sense? Did I explain that well enough? You can get your final offer 3 cup holders, 1 for your coffee, 1 for your Coke, the last for your milkshake for the 24-hour stream. Oh no. Arrowbugger says, "Oh well, I thought the minimap was the moon in the sky for a second." Was like, holy crap, is that a mod? Y'all see that moon up there, man? There is a moon, technically, so I mean, you're not wrong. Makes sense to me? Right. So let's try to get this set up. I suppose we should probably break down our cobblestone generator. Oh, no. 3 compactors. That's what we need next. So let's figure those out. Compactor. Oh, thermal expansion. Never made one of these. Oh, y'all see this recipe? This is way too expensive. Tin, more iron. Oh my god. Okay, I will try to make 1 of them for right now. 1 at a time. Let's just get out the rest of our iron. Oh my good god. Tin gear. Okay, so 4 tin ingots, 1 iron. Do we have tin? Do we have tin? Yeah, we do. Okay. We're cool. We're cool. Everything cool, man. It's cool. It's all cool. Tin gear. No. Not that. Not that tin gear. The other tin gear. There we go. That one we can make. Okay. And then 4 glass. So let's get some sand. Some sand. Oh, we have some sand already. What we need is our alloy smelter temporarily installed right here. And we will get 4 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can travel to the moon using a spaceship from Advanced Rocketry. I definitely want to try that, but it's a long ways away. It is a long ways away. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, machine frame. We're doing it. 1 machine frame done. Next, we can use... I didn't know that that was bronze. I figured that was copper. How do we make bronze again? That has to be done in the alloy smelter, right? So it's tin and 3 copper for 4 bronze. 1 tin, 3 copper, 4 bronze. Okay. Okay, cool. So 1 tin and 3 copper. We even have different types of copper, dude. As if it wasn't confusing enough on its own. All right. Alloys only. 3 copper, 1 tin. Should give us 4 bronze. Got him, dude. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's bring this back over here. And we have that. So now we need copper gears, which is, we need 2 of them. So 8 copper and 2 iron. We have iron, so we'll just get 8 copper. Okay, that gear. I really should have made 2 of those. Let's just see what recipe it auto pulls. Oh, same one. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 of those. And then 1 gold, 2 redstone dust. 1 of you. And 2 of you. Okay, and that is what? Like a relay or something? Reception coil, so probably. Probably. All right, and then we just need a piston, which is cobble, planks. Do we have planks? We have planks. We have cobble. We just need 1 more redstone dust. All right, there we go. 1 basic compactor complete. How do you make bronze? Copper and tin. How do you make tin? 9 plus 1. Yes? Okay, so we have 1 compactor, so we can at least sort of start to figure out how we're going to output the cobblestone generator cobble into the compactor to compress it into compressed cobble. That's step 1. We probably don't need the chest. I don't really know for sure. We'll find out. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up probably just over here so we can kind of keep it out of the way. So first, cobblestone generator, that does not need power. Right? No, doesn't need power. Can output to inventory above, can output to hopper below. So we have it go to a hopper, which we have some of those. So since this doesn't need power, let's actually put it up kind of high. So let's do a sand block there just to space it out. And then maybe actually let's do 1 higher because the hopper's going to kind of be in the way, isn't it? Do a little temporary staircase over here out of some sand. There we go. Get rid of that again. We're going to put that up there this time. Perfect. Okay, so output to hopper below. Okay, it's already filling up. Wonderful, wonderful. And then compactor or compactor. So that should be getting plenty of RF. It should be pressing it, right? Is there something else I need to do? Oh, redstone mode ignored. Augmentation, we don't have any. Configuration. Okay, so this is auto input enabled from the top. Input from the top. We'll turn outputs off for right now until we know for sure what needs to be done. Cool. All right, so right off the bat here, it's auto inputting the cobble. Mode storage. There we go. Compressed. Okay. So now auto output enabled. Okay, so it's still going. It's just a little slow. So once that hits 9, it should compress it. There it goes. Perfect. Okay, so now it's working. It is working. So at that point, we would want that to output down because it would have to go to the hammer next, right? Auto compressed hammer. And how does this work? Could it auto output directly into this, or would I have to have a hopper? I feel like it would auto output, right? So long as we set it up correctly. Do output through the bottom. Okay, it's outputting. Oh, it's here. It's here. It is working. Dudes. All right, sick. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. So now that it has power, it's going to automatically do all that stuff. But now we need a hop. That is a very funny animation. So now we'll need a hopper to go. Will we need a hopper, though? Let me try to figure this out. This is good, though. So far, so good. I mean, it's larger than we'd probably like, I'll admit. There we go. So now it's becoming gravel. So now we need another compactor that's going to literally take the gravel and compress it and make it compressed gravel, and then that will go into the auto sifter, right? If we keep doing this vertically, that's probably our best bet. So I'm actually going to do this, and we're going to move everything up one more level. Okay, so let's do... compactor here, because that's the first thing that needs power from this series. Still set up, perfect. Auto input enabled. Press mode storage. And then it's gonna go into, let's see, generator would be above that, so that has to get output to the hammer, right? Yeah, isn't that how we had it set up? And we just need a hopper. Oh, I am way too warm right now being out in the sun. So let's do that. And then put cobblestone generator up on top of this. Okay. And let's go cool off in the cooling chamber really quick. Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. I don't want to be burned. You can use the auto input to pull gravel into the compactor and then compactor. I don't know why I keep saying compactor. And then push the compressed gravel into the auto heavy sieve. Okay. Perfect. So this is all working. We just need another compactor to compress the gravel from this here back into compressed gravel. Right? Compressed cobble. Can I put that in? No, I can't. But I can. Come on, man. I can put that in here. So it will at least keep going. And I'm assuming we're going to have to replace these hammers every so often as well. We can probably put some extras in there for replacements. Cool. Okay. So yeah, let's make another compactor. And then we're just about finished up, honestly. Just about finished up. So another machine frame. That is not, I don't want that one. I want the regular, the thermal one. So 4 tin, 1 iron. Okay, 1 iron. Got it. Tin gear. Nailed it. 4 more glass. 4 more glass, man. You don't need a hopper under the cobble gen, as the compactor can auto... Oh, it can automatically pull it. Sweet. That actually saves a hopper. That's wonderful. Of course, now I need... Oh, man, I can't even staircase my way up there anymore. Nope, not working. All right, we can get rid of that, though. Okay. I'm just going to do this. I will replace the sand in a moment. There we go. All right, up to the tippy top here. Got him. I'm just going to verify that it works. I believe you, Matthew. I trust your judgment. I do. I just want to make sure that it's still pulling. It is. Okay, sick. Nice, dude. Okay, that's actually pretty compact. Dope. All right, back to the compactor then. We got our glass. What's next? 4 iron. Okay, so we can do another machine frame. We are very limited on our iron right now. And then bronze was... What again? 3 copper, 1 tin for 4. And that's all we needed. No, we have 2 bronze right there. Okay, so we're set. We just need 8 more copper. 8 more copper, 1 gold, 2 redstone. Okay, 1 redstone, or 2 redstone. Nice. All right, so quickly we'll make the reception coil. And then we will do copper. No, not that one. This one. Wonderful. God dang it. Okay, and then piston. Oh, good, because we only have 1 iron ingot left, dude. That worked out perfectly. Okay, piston. And boom. The second compactor, dude. The auto hammerer doesn't need hammers to hammer compressed cobble. Oh, it doesn't? Does it just make it faster? Why would that even, like, why would these slots exist then? Anyways, another compactor. So that's going to become storage. And let's address these quickly before we fully set it up. So input, auto output, yes. So this is going to compress that into compressed gravel. And then, do we have it output to the right then, just to save space so sand doesn't pile up in front of it to this boy? Our Steve in a jar? Let's do that right there. Okay, so that's also getting power. It doesn't have a mesh, but we can install one. And then auto output, let's turn it off right now so we can just do this. Okay, so that's going to be outputting to the right into this. Let's enable it. We'll see if it works. Oh, baby. Okay, this is sick, dude. So all of this stuff now has to get pulled via a hopper? Or will it auto? This one won't auto pull. So we have to use a hopper probably into a chest. It would be best if we had the rest of our AE2 system set up so we could kind of just store it all into some hard drives. But this is good. I mean, this is excellent. Now we don't have to do the manual sifting. So for the time being, I am going to put a large chesticle here. And Matthew's probably going to tell me to not use a chesticle and to use the storage crates, so we'll just move those over here. Wow. Wow, dude, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. It's not the prettiest, but we'll beautify it later and make it look better. Honestly, if we had everything vertical right here, or even over here, that would probably be the best. And then we just have a storage crate on the floor. So obviously this isn't full-on automation. We would need another compactor to then compact this stuff into a group of 4. So that way we can have it auto input into our alloy smelter and actually make us some ingots. But for right now, we're just gonna do manual move over to the alloy smelter. I think that'll work out. Okay, look at that, dude. Already a ton of coal. We don't have very... we have a decent amount of iron, I suppose. But this is good. This is good. And we've now been streaming for 2 hours, 14 minutes. Not a very long stream for most people's standards, but I do have some other stuff that I want to wrap up today yet. So I do think I'm going to wind the stream down here. If you just joined us, I am so sorry. But with that being said, we're going to wind things down. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.